What's up, you guys? It's your girl Day and welcome back to my channel. So today, guys, I'm super happy. I don't know, lately for these past few days I have been feeling a lot happier than usual. I don't know, I should be feeling mad because school is next week and I'm upset, I am tight, and I don't want to go back to school. I want to be on break forever. But before we do hop into this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, turn on that post notification bell, and give this video, that's great, and give this video a big thumbs up. As you can see in the title down below, I am going to be sharing with you guys some of my main tips on how I've grown my hair personally. Even before I did start this channel, I had a couple of people ask me, like, you know, how do I grow my hair? You know, like, what products do I use? Like, how do I maintain it? What is natural hair like? Because it's not easy. So here and there I do want to wear wigs. I want to wear a wig right now, but I'm really trying to let my hair breathe. But definitely I am on here to share with you guys some tips that help me grow my hair and some tips that I still do use to this day. And pretty much, so let's have number one of the main tips that I've been doing all my life with my natural hair is sealing in moisture. Okay, now let me make this clear to you guys. Oil is not moisture, okay? I'm tired of coming across a lot of people who say, like, you know, they moisturize their hair with oil. No, honey. No, that's not what we do. Oil is something, yes, that your hair needs, and your hair does have its natural oils, but oil is not a moisturizer. Now for me, before I go to sleep, because I don't do wash and goes, I've never really attempted to do a wash and go, so I don't put my hair up in a ponytail. So what I do to grow my hair is that I braid my hair. I braid my hair like every night because it's something that my hair loves. So I braid my hair every night, and I make sure that if my hair is not as oily and it is kind of dry, then I'll put some oil on my scalp. But to seal in moisture, you guys have to use some type of cream or some type of like pudding or like a braiding cream to seal in that moisture. For me, lately I have been loving my Aussie Moist. Let me show you guys. I've been loving my Aussie Milk Moist leave-in milk. This works bomb. So this is something that I use, and if I'm braiding my hair, which I say I braid my hair all the time, I also use my Strengthen and Restore Lock and Braid Butter. This is amazing. And listen, if my ends, of course, you always want to take care of your ends. Taking care of your ends is key, okay? It's key. So y'all need to start doing it now. But definitely that's how I seal in moisture with my hair in the nighttime. So I do seal in that moisture. I do go in with the banding method. And pretty much, like, that's basically what I do to seal in my moisture. So something else that I do not do is manipulate my hair. Now, manipulation is so bad. Like, it's just bad. Like, it's not even no probably manipulating your hair here and there, like, and when I mean here and there, I mean like once a month, like maybe twice a month. But to manipulate your hair all the time, it is bad. Like, manipulating your hair will definitely break your ends. It can break the front of your hair. It can split your hair. It can definitely cause your hair to be brittle. We don't want that. We want our hair to be soft and moisturized. We love our edges. I know I love mine, and I'm actually pretty grateful to still have mine because I did so many manipulating hairstyles in 2019 that it is unbelievable. I'm telling you guys, it's unbelievable how many times I manipulated my hair in 2019, and I definitely want to stop that. And I know you guys are probably looking at me right now like, hey, what's this on your head? I know you manipulated your hair in order to put it this way, but listen, I did this for the camera because, you know, I wanted to look cute. And plus, I always wanted to do a little side puff, and I was like, let me do something different. You know, I never did a side puff before, and I'm really liking it, and I think I look cute. But definitely, we don't want to manipulate our hair, and that can definitely lead to your hair breaking, and we don't want our hair to break. We want our hair to grow. Something else that I typically do as being a natural is that I do protein treatments. And I only do one specific protein treatment because I do not like to put a lot of products in my hair. I'm that type of girl. I'm that natural that will stick to the same products that I've been using for years. I only started to change up the products that I started using because, you know, I started discovering some good products that did go with 4C hair that I did notice and I started to love. Like before, like I said, I used to use Carol's Daughter, but I've been loving Aussie Moist lately, so I started using Aussie Moist, and I still stick with my Shea Moisture, and I also do use Texture ID. So those are 3 things that will not change out of my hair regimen, but I definitely do protein treatments. Now, protein treatments are essential to natural hair, at least once a month, you know, at least once every 3 months, or when you are out of a protective styling, you definitely do want to do a protein treatment because our hair does need protein. For me, the protein treatment that I do use is the mayonnaise protein treatment, which I have egg and olive oil and all that, and mayonnaise of course, and all that good stuff mixed in a bowl, and I put it and I apply it to my hair. Now that video is definitely should be out. It definitely should be out, so you guys should go check that out. But that protein treatment is bomb. It has definitely grown my hair. I've been using it for a while, so it's not even as if I use it here and there. I continuously use it. Protein treatments are really essential because it will definitely prevent breakage. It will definitely strengthen, and it will definitely grow your hair. So I do want to emphasize that for anybody who has not done a protein treatment yet, go check out the protein treatment that I do in my hair. And also I do also want to tell you guys that protein treatments are not only used for people who just have regular hair. It is also good for people who, like, you know, have straight hair, like, you know, like who are other people who are not naturals, and people who are definitely struggle with you know, like if their hair is colored. So if you have like color treated hair, then you can also use protein treatments because those are good. They're right along with hot oil treatments, which is what I'll be talking about next. So something else that I do have always been doing as a natural is I always do hot oil treatments. Now, hot oil treatments I typically do once a month, and when I do my hot oil treatment, sometimes I would do it by itself, or sometimes I would do it with aloe vera. Now, aloe vera itself already is good for a pre-poo, and I would do my hot oil treatment before I even shampoo my hair, before I condition, before I do anything else. I think the last time that I did do a hot oil treatment, I did it with aloe vera, and my hair actually really did like it because I typically only do aloe vera, but I wanted to try both to see what it would do, and it actually made my hair really soft. So all in all, hot oil treatments are definitely bomb, and they do help to stimulate blood flow in your scalp, and I'm pretty sure we want that because that leads to our hair growing and our hair getting all the nutrients that it needs. When I do my hot oil treatments, people have asked me, I do use castor oil, I do use olive oil, I definitely use coconut oil, I do use my Jamaican black castor oil, mango and lime, and I think I use avocado oil. So those are just the top oils that I do use to do my hot oil treatments, and they work pretty well with my hair because those are already the oils that I use on a regular day basis. So hot oil treatments also deal with dandruff, and they deal with the dry scalp. They definitely also deal with frizziness. So if you are somebody that do suffer from dandruff and stuff like that, hot oil treatments are for you, girl. And if you're a guy and you're watching this, I mean, hey, hot oil treatments are for you as well. If you do struggle with dandruff or any dry scalp, itchy scalp, it's definitely essential to do a hot oil treatment. So next, something else that I also do is I deep condition every week. I make sure I deep condition my hair every week. I make sure that my hair is not brittle. I never want my hair to be dry, and I definitely never want to style it or do anything to it when it's dry because that can also lead to breakage. Just because you don't manipulate your hair a lot and you definitely are like leaving it out, you don't want to leave your hair out dry. You want to make sure that when you do leave your hair out, your hair is moisturized. You want to make sure that it's definitely soft. So deep conditioning every week is a key. Typically for me, I deep condition my hair every Friday or sometimes every Wednesday whenever I get time to do so, because I still am in school. So I make sure I do fit that in my schedule every week. So another thing as a natural that you always want to do, and another tip that I do want to share with you guys, is that you always want to get trims. Now, trims are very essential because you always want to cut off your ends that are dead. And you always, like, let's say if you're transitioning and stuff like that, you always want to cut off those relaxed ends, or your hair won't grow. I mean, your hair will grow, but it's not going to grow healthy, because the longer it grows and you still have that, you know, I don't know if you guys see, but sometimes you can see people who transition, or sometimes people who suffer from heat damage, they have like that straight hair and they have their regular curly hair. You know, if your hair continues to grow that way, then you're going to be cutting off more hair than needed. I also want to let you guys know that trimming your hair has definitely saved my hair from splitting. It has definitely saved my hair from breaking at the end. Because I know I used to go to the Dominicans all the time and they used to cut my hair, so I'm actually kind of thankful for that. And I'm also very lucky to not suffer from a lot of heat damage, because I did used to go to the Dominicans every 2 weeks. I used to go to the Dominicans so they can blow out my hair, but that's before I transitioned to being fully natural. But definitely I do thank them for trimming my ends, even though sometimes I feel like they cut it more than they needed. They cut it definitely more than they needed, okay? And I'm tight. No, I'm not tight, but definitely you do want to trim your ends. Something else that I also do want to share is that you always want to eat the right foods. You always want to eat healthy, and I feel like that is definitely key to everything. Like, eating healthy is definitely key to a lot of things. Like, it's key to skin, it's key to body care, it's definitely key to hair. So eating right can definitely affect your whole body, like, and that includes your hair. I definitely am a big person on eating healthy, and I feel like that is very beneficial to a lot of things. It's definitely beneficial to every human being, to be honest, not just to naturals in general, but eating healthy is key. Like, it really, you gotta drink your water, like, eat some salad, eat some fruits, like, just stimulate that healthiness throughout your body, and you honestly be good, girl. But definitely, to promote hair growth, you need to feed your body on the inside with the right things. So eating healthy is definitely key. Okay, eating healthy is key. Y'all need to eat healthy. That should be your goal for 2020, to eat healthy, because if you're not eating healthy, I don't know what you're doing. So another thing is that you definitely don't want to detangle your hair the wrong way. You don't want to start from your roots down to your ends, because it's pretty obvious. Like, you're gonna break your hair that way. If you start from the, let's say if your hair is really, you know, it's really nappy, or it's not really cooperating and it's not detangled properly, your hair will break. And that's something that I have definitely learned over the past few years, because sometimes I used to just comb from like my roots and then move down, but that's before I knew better. But now I know better. Always start from your ends. Always start from the end of your hair and comb your way up. You always want to do that. That is key to not breaking your hair. Definitely not taking out more hair than is needed. And when you do detangle your hair, make sure you detangle your hair when it's wet. You never want to detangle your hair when it's dry. You never want to detangle your hair when it's dry. You never want to detangle your hair when it's dry, okay? I cannot emphasize that anymore. And make sure that when you do detangle your hair, you're not using a comb that is small. Like, you always want to use a wide tooth comb, basically, like, or, you know, a detangling brush. Like, I know I just got my detangling brush, and I definitely have shown you guys how I used it in my previous video, so if you didn't, go check that out. So something else that I do use as a natural is I always use a satin lined scarf, or I always use a satin bonnet. Do not use nothing cotton unless you're trying to lay down your edges. For me, when I lay down my edges, I use something cotton, because that's the only thing that will really hold down my edges, to be honest. Like, no silk scarf is really laying down my edges. I don't know, for some reason my edges are really curly. Like, they curl up really fast. You know, for those of you who do find a way to manipulate your hair a lot, I do have this one tip for you. Something that I do want to share with you guys is that, you know, yes, I know it gets hard to you know, leave your hair out sometimes, and it does take a lot. Definitely, if you do want to manipulate your hair in a protective styling. And I don't mean like getting box braids, I don't mean getting faux locks or twists. I mean like actually protective styles with your own hair. So like, even if it's just twists, like if you're doing mini twists on your hair, then that's easy for you to manipulate, but you're not gonna do it so tight. Not the twist itself, but you're not gonna do the manipulation so tight, because you know, like it's still your hair. Because sometimes we happen to do like box braids or faux locks or stuff like that, and we put it in these tight buns and we think like, oh, like my hair is gonna be fine because it's tucked in. But we do need to understand, and we do need to realize that the hair is like, yeah, it's in our braids, but it's still gonna be pulling on our scalp, and that can also lead to breakage. But definitely, if you want to manipulate your hair in twists, manipulate your hair in mini box braids on your own hair. And that's pretty much the tips that I do have for you guys today. I definitely was thinking on the top of my head tips that I use and tips that I do as a natural, but definitely, y'all, like, these are some tips that I do want you guys to take into consideration because it has helped me and it still is helping me. I'm actually pretty surprised and pretty excited about how my hair has been flourishing, and I definitely have not reached the length that I do want my hair to be at, because I do want it to be like waist length, but it's definitely like bra strap length. So it is pretty long, and I'm pretty happy for that, and I'm pretty excited, but I definitely am happy. I really do hope you guys enjoyed these tips. I don't even know how many tips I gave you guys. I'm so sorry. I really should have counted. But I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys really like the hairstyle on me. If you do, comment down below what you guys think. But don't forget to hit that subscribe button, turn on that post notification bell, and give this video a big thumbs up, y'all. I really, really do love you guys. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.